Hey, hello, what's up and what's happening? My name is taco22122 and today you guys are watching some Destroy 22 gameplay. He's playing Domination at Stadium, one of the new maps from the First Strike map pack. Today he's rocking the AK-47 with dual mags, and halfway through the game he switches to the AUG with dual mags as well. Does really well in this game, gets 5 captures, and he also dies often, but the captures make up for that. And what I'm going to talk to you guys about is basically my whole overview on the First Strike map pack when it comes to playing Domination. So without further ado, I'm going to start off with Stadium and my opinions on it. Stadium is a really great map in my opinion. It's sort of balanced, sort of not, depends on who's playing with you and how you guys control the spawns. So when you're playing Domination, I really recommend you guys capture the A and B flag. The reason for that is because the actual stadium's top floor is allowed to view the B flag, well, most of the B flag, and the C and B flag are rather separated. The A can be defended if you're inside the inner top floor of the stadium, and it's just really fast. On the C spawn, it's rather slow and you have to go down some stairs and you can get picked off pretty easily. The housing by the C flag, which is right over there, is very open in my opinion, so a lot of people do climb up there thinking it's safe, but in reality it's too open for me, and normally they will get shot down if I actually do notice someone over there. I really recommend that if you're trying to capture B and you're from the A side, try to get into a position where you're on the left side of the stairs and you can point your gun out or up depending on where you think the people are. Normally I do point it a little bit towards the stairs because I don't believe that the people on top can really see that much of you when you're in full prone position. So those are just my tips for capturing the B flag. And the next map I want to talk to you guys about is Discovery. Discovery also has rather an A and B flag combination that works perfectly on that map, and it works a lot more better on that map because the A side is basically 2 houses that are connected by bridge, and the bridge contains a lot of crates and supply crates that can really protect you when it comes to defending the B flag. Also, the 2 houses on, I think the left side of the house has an area where you're on a little hill and you can basically look out into the whole B area. A lot of people like to hide behind the crates on B, and when you're looking out through this special area, you are allowed to see the whole map basically, and well, not the whole map, just the whole middle area of the map, and it makes it really easy to pick off people that are trying to capture B. The C spawn on Discovery is really bad. I think it's too far away from the B flag, and it's just really far, so it causes a slow paced game at some points, especially when you have like 4 people playing. It produces slow paced games and becomes a lot more harder to get a constant flow. So if you have A and B captured, you can get a kill, reload, check your ammo, pick up a gun maybe, even if you want, like make a phone call, and I'm pretty sure the enemy won't be there soon enough for you to get shot at. The next map is Kowloon. Kowloon is basically balanced to me. I just think that the B flag is really hard to capture at sometimes because there's just a lot of ways to get it, and there's a lot of entrances, and it's just a mess at the B flag. I think it should have been placed inside the house. That would have been a lot more easier. But since it's placed outside, it's just a lot of messes, and people just come up from hills, entrances, wherever, pathways, and it does produce a hazard when it comes to capturing the B flag. I really don't recommend capturing the B flag on Kowloon if you are going for a high kill streak. Rather than capturing it, get your team to capture it while you're trying to defend them. The A pathway going up is probably the worst idea I've ever seen on a map. I mean, there's 2 blocks that prevent you from getting hit, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go on Kowloon and go up the A ramp kind of thing, and there's just 2 blocks that prevent you from getting hit, and I always find campers there. It gets annoying at times, So whenever you start off on the C flag, I really suggest you get the building that everybody likes to camp in, where the zip line's at, and just defend people off from there. Because the A ramp has those two little blocks, and it just gets annoying at times when you're trying to capture the B. The next map is Berlin Wall. This is the final map, and my recommendation is for you guys to get the C and B capture on that map. C and B are very close to each other, and they're also right next to a house. A and B is also right next to a house, but that house scene is kind of messed up because when you go behind the house, there's like a little stairway to go down in a certain area, and then there's these two brick walls that prevent you from seeing A completely. You can just see about half of it, maybe like a quarter of it. And I don't know why the creators and developers decided to do that, but to me, I just don't find any use for that little tiny wall, and it just basically kind of slows you down when it comes to looking for the enemy. And countless times I've actually shot a person through that wall only to find out that there was another guy behind it, and it just gets really annoying when you can't really see the full A flag. So if you guys have C and B, it's really easy. You just go down some stairways if you want to camp in that house, or you can just be on the outside of C and look out into the pathway next to the busted down tank, and you guys can defend that pathway as well. The automatic machine guns basically got B and C covered for you guys if anybody's trying to run through the building, so it's really easy for you guys to defend C and B on that map. When it comes to capturing B, I recommend you get some teammates to go on the side close to the walls, but not so far that you're not capturing anything. And I really recommend that you guys get at least one guy capturing it and two people trying to defend the front area, because a lot of people just all get in the middle and start capturing it. I've seen people get quads with one grenade just because everybody on the other side of the team is trying to get the B flag at once, and it just doesn't work out that way. You guys have to get at least one person capturing, maybe two at the most, and get two more people looking towards the A side and literally being out there, because grenades flying out of nowhere, and also when you're prone down, it doesn't really help out. So just try to stay on the sides of the walls and try to get some team members to help out and defend you. So what I really recommend when you're trying to play domination in the First Strike playlist is carry around some smokes in your equipment. I know a lot of people don't like smokes because they really don't kill anybody that much, and just recently I've been getting kills with smoke because there's like a little dump when you're trying to throw them, and it does actually hurt the enemy. So recently I have been getting kills with the smokes, but why I recommend these is because a lot of flags like the B flag on Kowloon and Berlin Wall are very hard to capture, and if you guys get some cover by your teammates, that's great, but if you guys can get a smoke out there to help cover you even more, that's even better. Running smokes in Flak Jacket also helps prevent those nasty grenades that just fly through the air and basically take out your whole team. If a guy doesn't know where you are, he'll just toss in a grenade and expect to get a kill. Flak Jacket will prevent that, and since it's not like a direct hit from a grenade every time, you will survive the impact of the grenade shock, and you will be able to continue capturing the flag. So yeah, those are just my hints on how to play domination on First Strike map pack playlist. If you guys have any more suggestions, I really recommend you guys drop them, because everybody has gotten the map pack. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people have. I've noticed that the playlist is still pretty strong, and a lot of people do still play the First Strike map pack often. And even in normal map pack, normal maps get outdone by the new map pack. So yeah, if you guys have any hints at all, please leave them down here. I'm sure the streamer would love to have a conversation with you guys about that. My name is taco22122, and I am out of here. Peace.
Friendly spy plane inbound. Huey standing by. Huey on the way. Friendly care package on the way. Mission accomplished. Nice work.